Alrighty folks, hopefully there's enough light for this video. Anywho, yeah, I'm wearing a Massey Ferguson boggin and here with the John Deere 6110M. But I guess that's fitting now since I've got the Deere and the Massey baler. So I still got a little red in my shed. But today's video is about a letter from Deere. I got a letter from John Deere the other day, and I'm not going to open it up, but I'm just going to summarize what it was about. It says important safety information on the front, and basically there's a product improvement program. They call it a PIP for short. It's basically a recall on the tractor. It's really not the tractor, it's to do with the loader. And I have been in contact with Tri-Green here, the dealer locally, about it, inquiring as to the details with it. Now it has not been looked at and or addressed on my tractor yet, but they are going to. But basically in this letter it explains a safety issue with the possibility of the loader latching system. Not for the front implement, but where the loader actually latches up here to the loader frames, or well, up in here. You can see the lever and whatnot for it a little bit on this side, but basically there appears to be a spring in there or something to that effect that could possibly been put on wrong or backwards, which could allow for the latching pin or mechanism or system, whatever is in there, because I haven't had the loader off, so I don't know, could cause that to come loose, and therefore the loader could come loose from the tractor. So there's some pictures and stuff in here, some photograph pictures, diagrams of the issue, and they're basically just telling you to look for this. There's a pin. Let me walk over here, see if y'all can see this or not. There's some indicators on the loader here to tell you when it is latched or not. Right down in there, if you can see that, you got a red unlock and a green lock. Main thing to make sure that pin is in that lock. There's also a lock here. You can see an indentation on this frame that's supposed to line up right there. I think there's actually a sticker for that on the other side. I'll go over and look, but excuse me. I'll pull up here. Yeah, there is a sticker right down in there on this side telling you when it's locked or not locked there. So I contacted a dealer, and this letter tells you that in there that your local John Deere dealer already has the parts in place to do the repair, and that somebody will be in contact with you to fix it. So I emailed them, and I guess this is one of the guys in the service department, and his first thing he told me was, yeah, we'll have to come out to the farm, and he first told me they would have to remove the loader from the tractor, and that they were also waiting on the parts they would need for the fix. So a couple of days went by, and I got another email, and he told me it turned out that there was actually no parts involved with the repair. It was just they needed to inspect to see if these springs or whatever it is was assembled properly. So they told me that they were going to work on one or two or a few, whatever they had on the lot, ones they hadn't sold yet, just to make sure they understand it and, check it out, make sure they're doing the right thing. Then they said they were going to get with me, and they would come out here and inspect mine to make sure that it is okay. But basically that's what that letter was about. So, in summary, pretty much there's a recall on the loader, the 620R loader, and it affects some other model loaders too. I think was it a 6? Is there a 630, a 640? It affects some of the loaders in this series, and they're called out in this letter. But so there's some other loaders out there that may be affected as well. But anywho, like I said, mine seems fine. Everything's in the locked position. I haven't noticed anything unusual. When I've been out feeding hay and stuff and whatnot, which I'm about to do here again in a minute. But I just wanted to highlight that I have no other issues with the tractor at the moment, other than again the DEF gauge has yet to move a single bar. I'm going to ask them about that because I would have thought by now it would have moved a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. But the plus side is, I had some issues with the 5610 early on, the little minor things like the reservoir coolant leak and the door handle latch, it came undone, and I had to, they sent me parts, but I had to fix it all myself. And the good thing here is, so there's obviously a recall issue here with this loader, and I don't have to do anything this time. They're going to come out, they're going to take care of it and check it out for me and everything, and that'll be that. So I don't have to worry about that. So that's going back to that video explaining why I went back to Deere. Is local parts and service availability that I really didn't have with the 5610. Now some of you may say, well, why did you go with the Massey Ferguson Heston baler? Because of that. Well, the baler is unlike the tractor. I don't even need the baler right now. I won't need the baler for a few months. The tractor, on the other hand, I need all the time, and I need it to work and perform. So it's very important that I have local parts availability and service for it. But now, same note, when it does come time to do hay, I will need the square baler and I will want it to work. But like I said, I have a newfound dealer now. He is 2 hours away, but he keeps an enormous inventory of parts stocked at his dealership, and he is more than willing to work with me to ship me parts that I need. And if I'm in a big enough type for it, he will leave parts in a place for me. He could get me part. I could drive down there one night if I had to get a part, if I needed it that bad, and he would get me that part, is basically what I'm saying. But so I can get them, and it won't be quite as good as being able to run to the local John Deere dealer and get them, but hopefully, I won't need too many parts for the baler. But anyway, it's just I wanted to explain the difference between parts and service availability just for the baler versus parts and service availability for the tractor, because the tractor is much more important to me. If the tractor's down, everything's down. If the baler's down, well, it's just that one item. I mean, if the square baler's down one day and I can't fix it and I got to get it up, I can always roll the hay and at least get it up, and it won't be a total loss. So it's one of those things. But anywho, so that's that. Just explaining this letter. That's what happened. They're going to take care of it, and knock on some wood that this will be it, and I won't have anything else to deal with for a while. But we'll see. We won't really find out till I get to start to really use it this spring and summer. But I'll keep you updated. Thanks for watching. See ya.